Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy D and my dad is in the background eating, you guys, in case you see, you know, the shadow. But so welcome back. Today I am going to be giving you guys the recipe that I actually got from TikTok, and it's tacos gobernador. These tacos are estilo Sinaloa. They do come from Sinaloa. That's where they're known for, as far as I am concerned, or as far as I know, that's where they're from. Right, Dad? Tacos gobernadores son de Sinaloa.
Sí.
See, okay, Dad said it, so it is what it is. Anybody who wants to take the credit, y'all can fight my dad. I'm just kidding. Anyways, today I'm gonna be making tacos gobernador. I got the idea. I was looking into what I wanted to make because I had some shrimp that I had already put out of the freezer, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I didn't really want pasta, so I'm like, you know what? Let me make some tacos gobernador. And I went on TikTok, and TikTok is great for so many things. It's where all of us get our school diplomas. So I am gonna be making them. So to make them, you are going to need the light change. You are going to need chile poblano. You are going to need onion. You are going to need tomato. These are your veggies. And you are going to need your shrimp, which we're gonna cut up. And I personally like to add cilantro. In this specific video that I'm following, this guy didn't put cilantro on them, which is totally fine. You can do as you'd like. I actually posted it on my Instagram story, so if you saw it, hit me down below in the comments and let me know you saw it, because girl, they looked delicious. Anyway, I'm gonna be cutting everything up and prepping it. I have therapy in about like 1 hour, so I'm gonna prep everything, leave it in the fridge, and later on at night when I come back, we are gonna get to cooking it. Another thing that you are going to, I'll get to the seasonings that you need after that, but when it comes to veggies, chile, tomate, y cebolla. La bandera de Mexico, it's never going to fail you anytime that you need to cook anything. Literally. So let's get to cooking. Actually, let's get to cutting. Hello you guys, I am back. This is a few hours, so I actually put the shrimp and everything that you guys saw me cut up into the fridge in the meantime that I was gone. So I have my poblano pepper and my onion here together, and the reason why I was fine with putting it together was because I'm about to turn on this skillet and put it at medium heat, and that is the first thing that I'm going to be cooking together, which you guys will get to see in some butter. So after that, for your actual seasonings, you are going to want to have some pepper, you're going to want to have some salt. You are going to have, based on that recipe, lemon pepper, of course paprika. You cannot paprika, okay? If you don't know about it, get to know about it. Everything you can use paprika for, delicious. You are going to need chipotle sauce, and I am going to be using a little bit of this chicken seasoning. And of course, he used regular garlic, and by regular I mean like he actually minced it himself. I am using what's already minced because I just kind of like to work, I guess, in the easiest way possible. So I am excited. I have all of my ingredients right here, which let me show you. All of the seasonings are right here. And here's my shrimp. Here is the veggies that I'm gonna be using, and we are gonna get to cooking. Let me take out the tortillas from now, and of course the cheese. And I am going to be using Chihuahua style cheese. This is, you can use mozzarella, you can choose. Again, I usually, whenever I go grocery shopping, I tend to buy things that are already shredded or that are already minced and cut, especially the shrimp. I'm sure you noticed that it was already cleaned. I didn't have to, you know, spend a lot of time in cleaning it, because honestly, shrimp can take a lot of time and it can be very stressful, especially if you have very little time. So let's get to start cooking. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get some butter and put it in the pan. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the chile poblano, the onion, and some garlic. So let me get the garlic. And we're just gonna give this a toss. Honestly, you guys, with the amount that I'm making, I'm probably gonna switch pans to a bigger one. I am gonna be making all of the shrimp, and I don't think I sized it good enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the bigger pan. So before I switch it, I'm gonna go ahead . Whenever you are switching into different pans, make sure that this is still heating up. Don't just turn it off. And then, meanwhile, this heats up. Okay, here we go. I moved it on to the bigger one, and what you're gonna want to do now is make sure that your stuff is getting cooked for a good 4 to 5 minutes in here. And now we're gonna go ahead and move this pan out of here. We don't have to worry about it. And back to cooking. So let's give it a little bit of time. Okay, so what is next, you may ask? It is the shrimp. And after the shrimp, I am going to put all of this. So we're gonna start with salt. And then we're gonna go to pepper. Don't be afraid of seasoning, you guys. Then we're gonna move to paprika. And then we're gonna move to lemon pepper, and finally we're gonna go with this chicken seasoning. It's like chicken stock, and stir the pot. You want everything to catch it. Everything. If you don't know, for the shrimp, you don't have to cook it for really long, but you do have to make sure that it's fully cooked, of course. And I'm adding a little bit of water so that there can be some moisture in there. And everything can be cooking fully. Yum. It's looking like I made enough for the whole party. So we're gonna let it cook there for a little bit. And now I'm gonna add the chipotle sauce. And of course, as spicy as you want it. It's how much you're going to add. And this is what makes the shrimp red. Because of how much shrimp I also have, I'm gonna probably have to add a little bit more. And again, it depends on how spicy you want it, but you definitely want your shrimp to fully soak in this sauce because it's delish. Yum. Alright. Let's go ahead and add the tomatoes and keep stirring. This is one of those plates that you just kind of have to stay on top of a little bit. How exciting! I'm making a mess, but it's looking promising. Super excited. So let's let it simmer for a little bit and clean up this mess. All right, so like every good chef does, we gotta try our food. So the shrimp is already cooked, very, very good. I can taste a little bit of the chipotle, but I feel like because of the amount of shrimp that I put, I need to put more chipotle sauce. So I am going to basically add more. And these are gonna be delish. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so glad I made this. I promise you, if you're able to, already get your shrimp peeled, because I feel like that already helps and does half of the job anytime you have to work with shrimp. Now, if it bothers you that they're already peeled and you want to peel them yourself, girl, go ahead. I would rather save me the time. Okay, so to complete this plate, I'm going to get literally a little bit of cilantro and just kind of, you know, put it on top, stir it. It's already boiling, as you guys can see, and we're gonna leave it at that. Then we're gonna go ahead and make our tacos. Now, it's so funny because my dad was telling me the story right now of how Tacos Gobernadores became Tacos Gobernadores, and I'll share it with you guys shortly. This is his story again. It might not be true. If you know the true story, I'm not sure. But wow, this is looking really, really delicious, you guys. See you guys in the tacos. One second. So the taco part, here we go. First things first, I am going to put these tortillas in the comal for a little bit. And after I put them in the comal, I'm going to add the cheese. Let's put this down. So I'm going to add some cheese, and I'm going to add some cheese, and then we're going to add the relleno, que riquísimo. Look at that. And the rule is, when you make things at home, you're not stingy about how much food goes in there. So we are going to literally put as much as we can. We put a little bit more cheese, and then we close. Yum. Boom. It's my dad's plate. He is going to love it. Now let's make mine. So I like my tacos, you guys, very, very crispy. In the meantime that I wait, I'm actually gonna be serving myself some Coke Zero. Thankfully, 0 calories. Bomb. You do as you wish. Let me do as I wish.
Oh my god.
And let's flip. Let's flip. Almost done. And here's my plate. Look how pretty. Que están muy grandes. Ahora te comen los dos, los tres. Well, you guys, I'm gonna let my tacos, excuse me, cool off a little bit. In the meantime, I'll tell you guys the story that my dad basically told me, which is that there used to be this place, he believes in Culiacan, that el gobernador used to go to. It was a seafood place, and he used to order his tacos a su modo, like he liked them a specific way, and eventually his tacos got popular and they named them el gobernador, or tacos gobernador. So this is the actual recipe. How is it, Dad? Really good? You liked it?
Really good, yeah.
So we're gonna try them. Let's see.
Very tasty.
Yeah, they came out good. I feel like, ooh, let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Look at this. And this is what we do. We are going to add some avocado.
Salsa.
Add some salsa. You can add whichever salsa you want. And we are going to put some lemon. So good. Some people also eat them with mayo. You can put mayo in them if you like, but they're cheesy. Ooh. Which, by the way, quick question. When you guys eat tacos, which way do you turn your head to? Left or right? All right, I guess it depends what hand I grab it with. We're gonna grab it with the left. Mmm.
Good, huh?
Delicious. Very, very good. ¿Cómo se te hicieron de sal?
Bien.
Bien. This is really good. They're not even spicy, even though I put all of that chipotle. Un poquito de cochinero, but it's fine. Very, very good. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at my plate. Literal, ya me acabé todo. I'm glad I only made myself two because they were delicious, but it would have been too much. I made my dad three and he was like, what am I gonna do with this last one? He figured out to eat half of it and the other half, he's like, I cannot do this anymore. Pero de hambre aquí en esta casa no te mueres, ¿eh? ¿Qué hubo? En esta casa no te mueres de hambre, period, okay? So now the part that we all love so much is cleaning up. I obviously have some of this left, so I'm actually gonna take some for lunch tomorrow. What I'm thinking about doing is taking a little bit of rice and putting that on top. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious as well, and then saving some if my dad wants some later on or tomorrow a little bit more, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this recipe video. I know you guys love my recipes. For those of you guys that do, I love trying new things with you guys, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. Until the next one, bye.